Just because, this is important, just because you may qualify for a certain amount on that pre-approval, that does not mean you have to max out that pre-approval amount. So if you are planning on buying your very first home within the next 6 months, what you do right now will either one, set you up for success, or, make the process a lot harder and stressful than it really needs to be. So in this video, I'm going to share the exact steps that you should be taking today to get you prepared to avoid common mistakes and to move forward towards your home with confidence. The very first thing that you should do is to check your credit. I know credit is a bad word. Nobody wants to talk about it, but your credit score is going to determine what loan options you qualify for, what interest rate you'll get, and sometimes how much house you can actually afford. So pull your credit report from all three of the major bureaus, not just that score that you see in your banking app or on, Credit Karma, that stuff. And once you get your actual credit report, and go to this website, annualcreditreport.com, and I'll make sure to leave that in the description too. But once you go to that website and you're able to pull your credit report from all three of the bureaus, I want you to look for errors, look for collections, or anything that could hurt your loan approval chances later. And then start working on that stuff now. Fix those issues now while you still have time. So the second thing to focus on is building your savings. And, it's not just about your down payment. You'll need cash for things like your inspections, appraisals, moving costs, a safety cushion. Because I do tell my clients, make sure you save up some money for that safety cushion because you don't know what may pop up after you close on that home. So even saving just a few $100s every month can make a huge difference when that time comes to start making offers. So now, before we go any further, if you want a step-by-step plan to follow so that you are ready to buy your first home within the next few months, I created a resource just for you. And that resource is called the 90-Day First-Time Buyer Blueprint. So this is a complete roadmap that will help you get your finances ready, find the right lender, find the right agent, and start your search with confidence. And it'll get you all the way to the closing table. And if you're interested, I will leave a link in the description box below so you can grab all the details. And that is whenever you're ready. And of course, no pressure. Okay, so let's keep going with your 6-month game plan. So next, let's start learning about all the different loan options that are available, because different loan options have different requirements. Some will allow for a lower down payment, while others require you to have a stronger credit score. There are also programs out there to help you with down payment. So doing a little bit of research now can help you make smarter choices later on. And it can also prepare you for conversations that you're going to have with that lender. Now, speaking of lenders, it's such a smart idea to start building those relationships early. Even though you don't need that pre-approval just yet, you can start reaching out to a few loan officers and ask questions. And, you can start to get a feel for who you really want to work with, because a good lender will educate you. They will not pressure you. And getting this part lined up front will save you a lot of time, and it will make the process so much smoother when you're ready to actually start shopping for your home. Another key move right now is to set a realistic budget. Just because, this is important, just because you may qualify for a certain amount on that pre-approval, that does not mean you have to max out that pre-approval amount. You want to consider things like your other financial goals, your lifestyle, and what you're comfortable with paying every month, after taxes, after insurance, and after maintenance. Because buying a home should be a financial blessing and not a burden. So remember that buying a home is a financial blessing, not a burden. Around this time, also start creating your needs and your wants list. This is kind of fun too. Think about what it is that you have to have in your future home. Some of the nice to haves, but they're not necessarily deal breakers. Make a list. Oh, and all the things that you absolutely do not want in your home, of course. So make a list of your must haves, nice to haves, and absolutely nots, because it's a good idea to have all of that stuff dialed in now. So when you're ready to start shopping for a home, it'll save you a lot of time and a lot of headache. You'll also want to keep your financial situation pretty steady over the next few months. Avoid opening up any new lines of credit. Don't take on any more debt or make any major life changes like quitting your job or changing your job, if you can help it, of course, because lenders will verify your employment and your credit again before you close. So try to keep everything pretty much how it is, if it's in good standing, of course. Try to keep everything as it is until after you close. After you close, you can do whatever you want. You can go and open up credit accounts. You can quit that job. You can do whatever you want. But before you buy the home, just try to keep your financial profile pretty stable. And finally, one of the smartest moves that you can make now is partnering with me, of course. But no, seriously, partnering with a true real estate agent early, because an experienced agent can help you prepare. They can answer questions and they can guide you through each step when that time comes. And if you're looking for a proven system to guide you through each phase, don't forget to check out my 90-day first-time buyer blueprint. It's designed to take the overwhelm out of buying your first home and walk you through each step clearly and confidently. And I will leave a link to that in the description box below. But thank you so much for watching. I need you to do me a couple favors. If you found the video helpful, only if you found it helpful, make sure you give it a like, you subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell, because I release videos just like this every week. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys later. Y'all have a good week. Take care. Bye-bye.